we talking about next? Oh, y'all wanted to talk about Stefon Diggs? Damn, let me see. Let me pull it up.
Tonight, New England Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs facing multiple criminal charges stemming from an alleged incident at his home earlier this month. According to the police report, a woman who said she was working as a private chef at Diggs' Dedham, Massachusetts home claims he entered her unlocked bedroom December 2nd after they had been having an ongoing text exchange over money owed to her. She says he subsequently smacked her across the face and then tried to choke her and allegedly threw her onto the bed and said something to the effect of "thought so" before walking out of the room. Authorities now pursuing felony strangulation or suffocation and misdemeanor assault and battery charges against Diggs after police say the victim changed her mind and wanted to go ahead with filing criminal charges. In a statement, Diggs' attorney says in part he categorically denies these allegations because they did not occur, and he looks forward to establishing the truth in a court of law. The four-time Pro Bowler recently had a baby boy with rap star Cardi B. Meanwhile, the Patriots saying in part, "We support Stefon, and they will cooperate fully with the appropriate authorities and the NFL." With the arraignment in this case is scheduled for January 23rd, but with the Patriots headed to the playoffs and the severity of these allegations, the big question now is, will Diggs, the team's leading wide receiver, be allowed to play? Whit?
Andrew Dimbert for us tonight. Thank you.
All right, so basically after there was reports that he had these charges pending, there was blogs like Academics and other bloggers who released some of the police report affidavits of what was basically accused of Stefon and what the process was that the officer went through. The reports are kind of blurry when you kind of try to zoom in on them, so we're going to try to read through them the best that I can. Okay, let's get into it. Child, because I don't wear glasses or nothing, so I had to be straining my little eyes. All right, so it says this meant she would also have to vacate her room for a week because he was having house guests. He told her to go home, and she said he did not provide any financial assistance for a flight to blank. That is where she was going to stay with a friend. She said that since she did not ask to be sent home for a week, she should still be paid her salary. She said that is standard in this type of work arrangement unless the employee asks for the time off. After the alleged assault on December 2nd, Adams left her position and left the residence to stay with a friend in blank. She said that on December 9th, she returned to the house to get her property. At that point, she texted with Diggs, who told her to take up the monetary sum with his assistant. She spoke to Melissa from finance, who explained that Diggs had requested to sign a non-disclosure from Adams before she could be paid. Adams did not sign any such document. It says, I told Adams that we could proceed with an investigation and file charges, but she said that she did not want any charges filed at this time. I think told her that as the victim, an officer would be following up regardless. I also let her know that if her mind changed, we could certainly go ahead with further investigation and charges. I also explained the process to her in regard to obtaining a restraining order. She said that she did not wish to seek one. She said that she just wanted to go home and had no intentions of returning. Adams was also going to email me any screenshots related to this incident at her convenience. I also sent her the DV risk assessment form and strangulation/suffocation form via email. These were returned to me and added into the incident. The screenshots were sent to me and added to the incident. Oh, wait. These came from a different number than initially provided. When I inquired about this discrepancy, Adams identified this as a number where she had communicated with Diggs in the past. On December 20th, 2025, at around 9:45 a.m., I spoke to Adams over the phone. We discussed how she would like to proceed as of this date. She still wanted to hold off on any criminal charges being filed. She asked that I reach out to Diggs and asked him not to contact her anymore. She said that earlier in the week, she received a voicemail and text messages from a female that she believed to be Diggs' girlfriend. Now, obviously, the person that he's dating as of December 20th, 2025 is Cardi B. So she believes that Cardi B called her and left her a voicemail and text messages. She said, based on these messages, Adams believed that Diggs somehow knew the police were contacted. The messages stated something to the effect of, "You don't need to do all this. It's not that big of a deal." I assured Adams that Diggs had not been contacted yet by any members of the Dedham police. In an attempt to fulfill Adams' request to contact Diggs at 10:10 a.m. on December 20th, I contacted Diggs at the number provided to me by Adams. The call went straight to voicemail. I identified myself and asked for a call back on December 22nd at around 1:30 p.m. I attempted to contact Diggs for a second time. It also went to voicemail and I left a second message. I notified Adams and also sent me and she also sent me an email for a woman that handles Diggs' business interests. If I have not received a call back by December 23rd, I will reach out to her. In the meantime, I received an email and voicemail from Adams at 2:12 p.m. and 2:24 on December 22nd. The voicemail expressed interest in going ahead with criminal charges. I called her twice around 9:25 a.m. on December 23rd, and the number went to voicemail both times. I left a voicemail after the second call. So this is, I guess, the police officer documenting everything that was communicated. So this next paper says, at approximately 9:45 a.m. on December 23rd, I spoke to Adams. She let me know that she had changed her mind from a few days ago and wanted to go ahead with filing criminal charges in the case. I will be applying for a criminal complaint against Diggs based on Adams' statement to me on December 16th. Based on her statement, I will be applying for criminal complaint from Dedham District Court with the following charges, and then they put a charge code of assault and battery and strangulation or suffocation. Then this next page, what does this say? All right. So this next page says, it's a little blurry. So anyways, it says on December 16, 2025, while assigned to the front desk, Adams Mila entered the station to report a past incident. Adams appeared emotional and was initially hesitant to give a statement. She asked for a female officer. I checked the scheduling sheets and saw that we did not have a female officer on until 4 p.m. I let Adams know this and told her that I give her a few minutes to think about things and that I understood if she was uncomfortable speaking to me. After a few minutes, she said that she would give the report to me. I brought her into the interview room of the lobby and we began to speak. After taking down her information, I asked her to tell me in her own words what happened. She was hesitant to reveal a suspect initially, but I told her that I can take a statement and we can talk about that later. She went on to say that on December 2nd, she was working as a private chef at 7 Schoolmaster Lane in Dedham. She said that on this date, the male that she worked for entered her unlocked bedroom. They have been having an ongoing text exchange over money owed to Adams. She said that they began to discuss this, which apparently angered the male. She alleges that the male then smacked her across the face. She said that she tried to push him away. This male then tried to choke her using the crook of his elbow around her neck. And she said that he was behind her with his arm wrapped around her. She said that she did feel like she had trouble breathing and that she felt like she could have blacked out. She said that as she tried to pry his arm away, he tightened his grip. At that point, the male threw her onto the bed. He said something to the effect of "thought so." And then she told him that she still hadn't been paid. At that point, the male said lies and walked out the room. She explained to me that he needs to sign off on the payments in order for her to be paid, which is why she confronted him directly. I asked her if she had documented any injuries when this occurred. She said that she had some redness on her upper chest area but did not take photos. At this point in the conversation, Adams revealed that the male's name was Diggs. Stefon Diggs currently plays for the New England Patriots of the NFL due to his fame. She was very hesitant to come forward with this. I inquired about the details of her employment so I could understand the relationship. She said that she began as the private chef on or around July 20th. And it says July 20th of this year, and that her employment was supposed to go through the end of the NFL football season. She said that she is normally paid by wire transfer, and the initial agreement was for weekly pay. She said that since she has been working there, she has been getting paid monthly instead. As of now, she said that she still believes she is owed a month's pay. In early November, she was told by Diggs that her employment was not needed for the week of... Oh, I don't know. And then this is, I guess, the text message that was shown. So let me see what this text message says. So from some number that say D, it says, you something paying me out for the season, and the money you said you would give me for my business, wasted my effing time being there because you got a effing circus going on. I'm out of your life. And so the number said, I won't be paying you sugar honey iced tea. I look like paying you and paying another chef. Is you high, bitch? Who the F gotta give you money for your business? I don't gotta give you a MFing thing. And you can't get whoever you want. You got my address. Tell them to come take the money then. F you talking about. Show me I'm pussy. And then she, I guess, replied, hi, can you approve my pay with blank? So this is the screenshot that she included, and that is what's going on. Now, around the time that she is claiming all of this is going on, didn't Cardi B tweet out and say something about the ghetto always find her or something like that? Let me see if she still got it on her Instagram. Let me see what date that was, if she still even got it up. This was posted 4 days ago. Seems like the ghetto always tries to find me.
Calm down. Y'all need to calm down. Is y'all cool? Y'all been dragging me for 3 or 4 days. Y'all been a little bit too mean. Like, now. Y'all been a little bit too mean. I can't change shit. I can't go back in time. You know what I'm saying? I already had a baby. Y'all want me to put my baby back in my pussy? Huh? I don't know. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to leave my man and fuck yours? You want me to leave my man and just go and fuck yours? I don't know. What y'all want me to do? We can only go forward now. So, I don't know. 2026 is in a couple of days. I have so much work to do once January starts that it's stressing me out. I'm going to be away from my babies, away from my personal life, away from my home. I have to rehearse for 10 to 12 hours a day for tour. There is so many elements of production that I'm missing for tour. I'm already super stressed out. You know what I'm saying? I'm already super stressed out. I need my support system, my fans to love me. I want y'all to come to my tour and enjoy yourself with me. Don't be dragging me. It's enough. All right? It's enough. I love y'all. I want good for y'all. I want good for y'all. I want health, money, prosperity, happiness for this new year for y'all. Wish me the same thing, all right? Leave me alone, though. Shit. Damn. Y'all scare me sometimes. Y'all a little bit too.
All right. So that's what she said in response. Underneath the blogs that reposted this, I seen a lot of comments of people saying, "Oh my God, I love Cardi B so much. She's so real. She real. This, that. You know, again, like I said in the beginning of this video, I don't really do a lot of Cardi B commentary because I'm not a fan of her. I'm not a fan of Nicki Minaj. I feel like a lot of the stuff that they do, if they were any shade darker than a paper bag, it would not be acceptable. Any other girl that would be dating a guy that is accused of all of the things that he is accused of, they would not be like, oh my God, you know, looking at that response and like, oh my God, I just love her so much. They would be dragging her for filth for being associated with somebody that didn't spend a Christmas with her, got all these different baby mamas. You know, she just popped out a baby. She still hasn't finalized her divorce. Like, the things that she does, it would never be acceptable for anybody darker than a paper bag. So I don't even like to talk about her a lot because y'all make excuses for certain women that y'all would not ever make for anybody else. Now, granted, Clarissa Shields is slow. You know what I mean? But even her, like, she's not even dating a guy that got all of these different women pregnant at the same time. Remy also, you know, Remy's dating somebody, he's dating Clarissa. Like, anytime she speaks about her man or brags about her man, granted, she's a little slow. Y'all be dragging her for filth, okay? And her situation is not even half as ghetto as Cardi's. Cardi is married herself. Clarissa is dating a married man. Cardi herself is married. And so, you know, I don't really like to speak on her a lot because I just feel like the stuff, you know, that she does, y'all would never accept that from another girl. Y'all would never accept it from somebody else. So I don't even like to talk about it because y'all just be making excuses for, you know, stuff that would never be excused for other people. Like a girl that would be married, pregnant by a guy who also got other girls pregnant at the same time. Like, child, please, y'all be dragging that person for filth. But, you know, a lot of people base their morals or their moral accountability on, like, oh, if a person entertained them or not. You get what I'm saying? Like, if the person can make you laugh or, oh, look at Cardi, like, she's so funny, ha 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 ha. Y'all, like, the moral standards that y'all have on other people, y'all won't place it on her because she make y'all laugh. Or, oh, you know, y'all make like the music that she make. Like, y'all don't keep the same moral, ethical standards for her that you would anybody else. And so I don't really be liking to talk about her a lot, you know, but cause I just, you know, I don't. But at the beginning of this video, 3 hours ago, I told y'all how A bobblehead came into my DM talking about, let me show y'all again for those of y'all who just now got here. I got this DM right here talking about I remember you were the first YouTuber to report on Kenneth Petty and his goons being outside waiting for Offset. And now you know where to report on Stefon Diggs' assault against a woman. Shaking my head. I wonder what you're doing right now. Probably having a tea party with Lovely T. LOL. And I cursed her off. I said, bitch, I don't know who the fuck you think I am. But I'm not no stand page. I don't give about neither one. So take your song up out my fucking DM. Because I get to the story when I get to the story. So, 3 hours later into the video, I got to the story when I felt like getting to the story. But y'all really it really irks my soul that y'all swear up and down if a person is not a Nicki stan, that makes them a Cardi stan. The mental capacity of these stan groups are very low, bottom of the barrel thinking, low level thinking. And y'all all think that, oh, well, if she don't like Nicki, she must like Cardi. Like, how about I have an original thought? I'm not a sheep. I don't follow the herd. I'm not a stan page. I don't do none of that stan culture stuff. I think for myself. And the audacity to mention Lovely T because she's also somebody who built her brand by doing critical thinking and stuff like that. Like, this is not a fan page YouTube account, okay? I didn't kiss either one of their tails to try to build a following by trying to snag up their followers. That's definitely not what we did over here. That's definitely not what the commentary or the videos that I do reflect. And I don't think that Lovely T is a stan page neither. I think she does have association with Cardi. So whether she mentions if there's negative press, I can't really tell you. I'm speaking on myself. So next time when you try to come for somebody, first of all, do some research and see what is their commentary on each person and check yourself before you try to come for me because you might just come in my DMs and I might just have time that day, you bobblehead, weird ass stan bitch. Unlike y'all flock to whatever Nicki Minaj tells y'all is cool. Y'all flock and change your thinking, make excuses to flock with that. Or people who are Cardi fans, y'all change y'all thinking and make excuses for that. I think for myself, I don't stan nobody. There's not one celebrity that you can get on here and say that I stan them. I talk about what I see and what I feel. Naturally, there's going to be some celebrities that I like more than others. There's some celebrities that do more bimbo behavior than others. And there's some celebrities that, they got an okay personality, but there has never been a time in my consistent back to back year after year coverage that I stan anybody. And if you know my coverage, you bobblehead weirdo, you would know that I flock to real news more than I do celebrity news. So don't ever think that just because something happened in a celebrity life that my life revolves around that. I like to search real topics, real people, real stories from the everyday average Joe. That is what the majority of my commentary is. So before you fix your weird lips or your twiddle them fingers and type to me, girl, figure out who you're talking to first, okay? Now, normally I wouldn't give you weirdos the time of day, but girl, you tried it, so here's the attention that you wanted, you weird ass bitch. Y'all don't see me announcing everything that Nicki Minaj do. Y'all don't see me announcing everything that Cardi B do. Bitch, read the room. I don't cover them like that. I don't cover neither one like that. The only time I cover them is on slow news days. It's the end of the month. There ain't shit else to talk about. And we got to make at least a video. And I talk about her or Cardi when I feel like tussling with her fans or Nicki Minaj fans. And I got to make a little coin. I got to stretch a little extra couple of cents for the month. That's when I talk about them. Other than that, I don't talk about them. Like Nicki Minaj and her statements, didn't make a video about it. Cardi B and all of the, her spending Christmas alone and all of that stuff. I seen it, didn't talk about it, don't care, But it's like, who do y'all be thinking y'all is talking about? Yeah, what are you doing, bitch? Minding my business, finding stuff to talk about that I actually care about. And not to say that it's not serious, the allegation of him strangling somebody, but I don't like. That's not something to where it's like, ooh, let me hurry up and like I gotta rush to tell y'all about Stefon Diggs today. Like, it's so much more important stuff going on. There's so many more stories that are pertinent that I feel are things that I would like to talk about, like the guy and the situation with his daughter, and just like other stories that I actually care to talk about. Like, I don't know who y'all be thinking y'all is. Like, this ain't no stand page for neither one. Like, I could see if every time Cardi album drop or every time Cardi doing something, I'm always making videos promoting her. This ain't no promotional Cardi B page for you to feel like I gotta update you. Like, girl, get the get the out of here.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
What the hell? Diggs.
Why Diggs?
Man, no. We're gonna leave it like that. No.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
Oh, Stefon Diggs.
Why Diggs?
He's crazy. He's just outrageous. Don't know what he's gonna say. Just don't know what to expect every day. So he couldn't date my sister.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
Least I should date my sister, Diggs. 100%.
Why Diggs?
Because he's not a guy that you want to bring home to your parents. Like, you don't want your sister to bring him home to your parents, so therefore she can't date him.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister? And I might add, you're starting to be the runaway favorite for this.
But nobody want me to date this. I'm a great guy. I'm actually a great guy.
There's actually seems to be a few guys that don't think that.
Feel differently about me?
Yeah.
They just don't know me well enough. That's what it is. It's the